Dan, the Messi of AI. I mean, that's a tall order right there.
I think that's really what CARP's built. And in my opinion, it's still undiscovered as just a broader AI play, which is why I believe they're the Messi of AI. I think there's a golden path right now for them to monetize what we view as potentially $1 trillion market opportunity. And I think investors still have not recognized what this golden goose could be.
Forecast, performance, and growth. Palantir's skyrocket to prominence in the tech industry is undeniable, with its innovative software platforms revolutionizing big data analytics. As we dive into this video, our focus is squarely on dissecting Palantir's stock forecast for 2025 and 2030. How will this tech titan continue to shape the market in the coming years?
Well, I think that's the biggest misperception. I can tell you, we're talking to many in the 202 area code. The reputation of Palantir speaks for itself in terms of any sort of operations, three-letter agencies. Now, if you're an enterprise CIO, and this is the conversations I've had, you're looking toward AI platform approach, Palantir is potentially the first call. And that's why I think in this AI gold rush, what I view as the fourth industrial revolution, of course it's NVIDIA, Microsoft top of the mountain with Nadella. You look at second, third, fourth derivatives, right now Palantir front and center. And that's why I think this is a stock. You look at our bull case model, I think this is ultimately $25, and I think as they execute, more investors start to look at it.
Palantir has experienced a remarkable surge in its stock price, driven by robust quarterly results. From the beginning of 2024 to February 2024, Palantir shares surged by an impressive 60%, rising from $16.44 to $26.36. However, the stock price retreated to $22.47 by April 4th, 2024, sparking debate among industry observers about its sustainability. Despite the pullback, Palantir still boasted year-to-date gains of 38%. Chief Executive Alex Karp's public support for Israel has also stirred controversy within the company, leading to the departure of some employees. This internal friction underscores the potential impact of leadership opinions on corporate dynamics. Wall Street analysts are divided in their assessment of Palantir stock, with some advocating for a buy or hold approach, while others advise investors to sell. This divergence reflects the complexity of evaluating Palantir's future prospects amidst its recent performance and broader market dynamics. Palantir's strong quarterly results reflect its robust performance in recent times. In the fourth quarter of the fiscal year 2023, the company reported impressive revenue growth of 17% year-over-year, reaching $2.23 billion. Commercial revenue surged by 20% to $1 billion, while government revenue increased by 14% to $1.2 billion. These figures underscore Palantir's ability to generate substantial revenue across various sectors. Moreover, Palantir achieved a notable milestone in 2023 by recording its first profitable year since its inception in 2003, with a net income of $210 million. CEO Alex Karp emphasized the company's expansion and growth in his annual letter to shareholders, highlighting the significant revenue increase compared to the previous year. Karp attributed this success to the strength of Palantir's software and the increasing demand for artificial intelligence platforms across industries. Analysts, such as Malik Ahmed Khan from Morningstar, have lauded Palantir's performance, branding the results as strong and pointing out the promising momentum for its artificial intelligence platform in the U.S. commercial market. This positive reception further validates Palantir's strategic focus on advancing its artificial intelligence platform to meet the evolving needs of its customers.
In terms of understanding the actual potential AI story, I can tell you in my conversations today, it's really institutional investors being like, okay, what am I missing in this story? Where is the actual total addressable market opportunity? And can they go from government to commercial? Because I think when you start to look at that, for them is really the opportunity. And if you're a CIO of an enterprise, there's no better reference accounts than those in the 202 area codes.
But what does that look like? I mean, if you think about it, okay, so it's very opaque what they're doing on the military side of it. I'm just curious, what does that look like on the commercial side?
So, what does the future hold for Palantir stock in 2025? Analysts' opinions are mixed, reflecting the ongoing debate surrounding the company's valuation and growth prospects. On the one hand, there's a bullish sentiment from analysts like Danny Hewson, who raised their price target on Palantir from $30 to $35. They cite positive feedback from the field, indicating that Palantir's artificial intelligence platform is gaining traction among U.S. enterprises as the launching pad of AI use cases. This bullish outlook is further supported by expectations of strong earnings in the first quarter, with a potential 15% increase in tech stocks for the year. However, not all analysts share this optimism. Malik Ahmed Khan from Morningstar holds a fair value estimate of $15 on Palantir stock, considerably lower than its current price. Khan emphasizes concerns about the company's sales strategy and executive team execution despite forecasting a 21% compound annual growth rate in revenue over the next 5 years. He believes that while Palantir has secured high-value clients, its customer acquisition methods have been lacking. Moreover, as of April 5, 2024, Palantir stock is met with a rating of reduced by 12 Wall Street analysts, reflecting a mixed sentiment within the market. Among these analysts, 5 suggest holding the stock, while 4 recommend selling and 3 advocate for buying. Recent actions by analysts further highlight this disparity, with Magnus Crespi and Hart downgrading their rating from neutral to sell with a price target of $20. On the other hand, Wedbush reiterated their outperform rating and raised their price target to $35. Despite closing at $22.47 on April 4, 2024, there's a consensus that the stock price might experience an 18% decline to $18.35 over the next year. However, optimistic forecasts predict a potential rise to $35, while pessimistic views anticipate a significant drop to $5. Looking ahead to 2025, Wallet Investors' algorithmic forecasts suggest a potential increase in Palantir's stock price to $33.063 within the next 12 months. Additionally, their 5-year forecast paints a bullish picture, projecting a remarkable rise to $74.95. But before we move on, we just want to thank you for watching this far. CFA Parkov Tadevosyan also shares his 2030 Palantir stock forecast, revealing an astounding estimate that may seem far-fetched to many investors. He discloses a scenario where Palantir's stock price skyrockets to unimaginable levels, a prediction derived from financial modeling and forecasting. While this scenario might sound too good to be true, Tadevosyan acknowledges its improbability and offers more realistic scenarios for Palantir's future stock price in 2030. Tadevosyan presents the current state of Palantir's stock, highlighting its recent trading price of $24 per share and the significant growth it has experienced since bottoming out in January. He also emphasizes the company's strong expected earnings per share for the current and upcoming years, pointing out the ambitious growth expectations set by Wall Street analysts. However, Tadevosyan expresses skepticism about the feasibility of sustaining such high growth rates over the long term, citing potential challenges posed by increasing competition in the industry. In one scenario, Tadevosyan envisions Palantir achieving an annual earnings per share growth rate of 85% for the next 6 years, resulting in a staggering stock price of $993 per share by 2030. While this outcome appears impressive on paper, Tadevosyan cautions against its likelihood, citing the difficulty of maintaining such exceptional growth rates in a competitive market. Instead, he proposes a more conservative forecast where Palantir's earnings per share grows at a more modest rate of 21% per year, resulting in a projected stock price of $78 per share by 2030. On the contrary, another analyst believes that Palantir stock might see a decline in the near future. Despite trading at nearly 30-month highs, some investors and analysts have raised concerns about the inflated valuation. Since May of the previous year, the stock has witnessed a remarkable surge of about 230%, prompting scrutiny over its current price level. While Jefferies analysts recently upgraded their rating on Palantir stock to hold, they also highlighted that it stands out as the priciest stock among their software research coverage. In a recent communication to clients, Phillips Securities research analysts cautioned that the stock could experience a downturn, particularly if the support levels around the low $24s are breached. They warned that in such a scenario, Palantir shares might dip to at least $22.30 in the short term, with the possibility of further extending the decline to $20.30. This assessment suggests a downside risk of approximately 17%. So now, is Palantir worth investing in? Well, the recent performance of the company speaks for itself. With an increase in revenue and a soaring stock price, it's clear that Palantir is doing something right. Plus, operating in the rapidly growing field of artificial intelligence, the potential for future growth is immense. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Despite the optimism surrounding Palantir, analysts remain divided. While some see the company as a solid investment opportunity, others worry that its stock may be overvalued. This difference in opinion highlights the uncertainty surrounding Palantir's future prospects. Ultimately, whether or not to invest in Palantir boils down to your own analysis and risk tolerance. Remember, investing always carries risks, and it's crucial to only invest what you can afford to lose. So, what's your take? Do you think Palantir is a smart investment choice, or are you hesitant about its future prospects? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's it. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons down below. Additionally, if you want to know about Palantir stock, just click this video right here. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more exciting content in the future.